What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome to another squad builder on my channel. So this squad builder is a Bundesliga squad builder. It's going to set you around about 750 to 800k, but in my opinion guys, it is really worth it. This squad is just played amazing for me in the games I played for it. I'm probably going to take it into the weekend league, so if you can smash about 40 plus likes, I really appreciate it. That will tell me that you guys are really enjoying these squad builders. So in goal we start off with Leno. He cost me about 7.1k and he's just amazing for me guys. 86 rated, I'd say he's the best keeper in the Bundesliga. There's not much choice really. You've got Leno and you've also got Neuer. So I'd say Leno is better than Neuer simply because, you know, I've seen Neuer, like, I've played against him and he's done some pretty retarded things in game. And Leno, like, when I play with him, he literally does not do that for me. He's 6'3" and he's got a save technique of traditional, which makes him a very good keeper. You know, height is a very important factor when it comes to keepers, and Leno's got the height. He's got the reflexes in game, and with the cat chemistry style, he is literally unstoppable. I find he's like one of them keepers like De Gea for me. So when I try out De Gea, he isn't really the best keeper for me, but I see other people and they are literally doing amazing things with De Gea. I've seen De Gea do the most amazing things, but for me, he just isn't the best keeper. So in right back we have Piszczek. So there isn't really much to say about Piszczek. I bought him for 1.3k. I played about 4 games with him, and there isn't much of a choice in the Bundesliga. There's a choice between Piszczek and there's a choice between Lahm in the Bundesliga, and I chose Piszczek simply because he's cheaper and he's quicker, and pace is a massive factor when going out and buying fullbacks, because you know you've got them players like Robin, you've got them players like Bale running at you, and if you don't have a quick, you know, fullback, you won't have a chance of even catching them, because they haven't only got strength, they've got pace as well and a very high sprint speed. So once they're off, you cannot catch them unless you got someone who's, you know, decently quick or very quick like Bellerin or something. So in centre back we have Socrates. So I just have Socrates there because, you know, he's kind of cheap. He's got 78 pace, so he's relatively quick, and he's got 85 defending. So his base stats aren't too bad. He's fairly cheap, and I've played 4 games with him, and he hasn't done, you know, much wrong. If you guys aren't the great defender in this game, then don't expect anything special from Socrates. He's kind of for them, you know, you have to be relatively good at defending. You can't just have the best defenders and expect them to do everything for you. And Socrates, like the better defenders like Boateng, who's next to Socrates, which I'll get onto after, they're not going to do it. He's not going to do everything for you, Socrates. So in the left centre back position, we have ourselves Jerome Boateng. So he cost me about 182k. In 4 games, he scored around about 0 goals, and he's got 79 pace and 90 defending with 72 passing and anchor chemistry. So he's also got very high physical, and he's one of them players who is legend status. He is very quick, and he is very tall, and he is very quick, guys. He's just one of them players who's, you know, just as good as Beckenbauer, as good as Desai. He's worth every single coin, and he's one of them centre backs. You know, if you aren't as good as the pros at defending, and you want the greatest at defending, then you can get away with, you know, having a player like Boateng, as he will save you on certain occasions. So in the left back position we have Alaba. So in 4 games he scored 0 goals, and he's literally gets that green link with Boateng. Every time I have Boateng, I seem to have Alaba in there, simply because he gets that green link. He's 5'11" and he's got 86 pace. He feels he feels much quicker in game, and with the shadow chemistry style, he's just amazing. It just improves his pace and his defending by a lot. And he gets a green link with Boateng there, and he gets a green link with Renato Sanchez in our centre midfield position. So going into our left centre mid position, we have Renato Sanchez. He cost you about 2k. In 4 games he scored 3 goals, which is a very good return for a centre midfielder. and he's got 2 assists, and he's got 82 pace. Like, guys, if you don't already know, I don't know where you guys have been for the whole of FIFA 17. Renato Sanchez, his card is literally broken. There's always them broken cards in FIFA. Them cards which, you know, are just very good in this game, are very cheap and very low rated. And Renato Sanchez is one of them. He was very expensive at the beginning of FIFA, if you guys can remember. So, in right centre mid, we have Draxler. If you guys look at his base stats, he's very good all around, and he's got that kind of, he's got a 6'2" height, so, you know, he's very hard to push off the ball, and that shows through in his, you know, game. He's got a PSG card, so if you guys want to go and make a Liga 1 squad, then you guys can involve Draxler in there as well. In 4 games, he's got 1 goal and 3 assists. And in game, I actually switched the formation. I'll show you guys how I switched the formation accordingly after I go through all the players and, you know, their role in the squad. So in the centre midfield, we have Arturo Vidal. I've literally included this guy, Boateng and Alaba, in the last squad build I did, and he cost me about 114k. Guys, he is very good in this game. In 4 games, he scored 1 goal, got 1 assist, and he's 5'11". Like, his work rate is absolutely amazing. Like, he can be in attack 1 second, and he can be in, you know, midfield running through the defense in the next second. Like, his work rate is amazing, and he covers so much ground, which is very important for a centre midfielder in this game. I can't really explain how good he is. You guys really just need to try him out, and then you guys will see himself. So, finally, onto our front 3. We have Robben, we have Aubameyang, and we have Royce. So we have Robben there simply because, you know, 68.5k, I've come up against a lot of people with Robben, and he's just a very good player. In 4 games, he scored 3 goals and got 2 assists, which isn't a bad return. That 2-star weak foot isn't too great, but like, if you get the ball onto his right foot, then that shouldn't be a problem for you guys. He's also got that 4-star skill moves, and he's got relatively good pace. He's got very good dribbling, he's got very good shooting, he's got very good passing. So his stats are very good, guys, for, you know, the player and the work and how much he is worth. So if you guys are looking for a right wing in the Bundesliga, I would recommend you guys go and pick up Robben. I haven't really tried him previous to the couple of games I played with him, and probably the games I'll play with him in the weekend league coming up this weekend. So into striker, we have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So this is one of the players I've been using in the previous FIFAs a lot. And guys, just look at that 96 pace. Like, he's got that 96 pace. I just bought him simply because of that reason. He's cost me about 183k, and I think the pace is why he is so expensive. In 4 games, he scored 4 goals for me, and he's also got 2 assists. And guys, like, when I come up against Aubameyang, he literally rapes me, guys. He is so good in this game. His sprint speed, once he gets past one defender, he is off and you're not catching him. His sprint speed is so good, and he's very jammy in this game. Like, literally, his shooting isn't the best, but the ball, it comes off of the post, then comes back to Aubameyang, and he literally has a tap-in, guys. I don't know what's up with Aubameyang, but he's just broken in this game. So, finally, we have Marco Reus. So, I had him in my last squad builder. My last expensive squad builder. He cost me around about 115k. In 4 games, he's managed to score me 2 goals, and he's just got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and he's a very good player for his worth. He's just one of them players which changes games for you. One of them players like, you know, Bale, your Neymars, your Messis, your Ronaldos. He's kind of on that, you know, level with them, and he's just a very good player. He's probably one of the best players in the Bundesliga, in my opinion. And he gets a green link with Aubameyang. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually show you guys how this team looks in game, and, you know, if you guys want to switch it around, feel free to. So I'm gonna show you guys how I construct my team in game, and I will get right back into the video. So here we go, guys. This is how my team looks in game. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, 4-1-2-1-2 brackets 2 narrow formation. Like, this formation is absolutely amazing. Like, everyone uses it, and it's the formation I've kind of, you know, adapted myself to. I've got very used to it, and that comes through in my gameplay, guys. So, you know, the goalkeeper, the defensive line is the same, but CDM, we have Vidal, simply because he can cover the most ground for us. Right centre mid, we have Renato Sanchez. Left centre mid, we have Royce. So, guys, I think it was kind of about around, you know, FIFA, I'm not sure, FIFA 15, FIFA 16, when people started trying, you know, strikers in centre mid positions. And I think it was with Rooney. Like, people saw that with Rooney, he was literally broken in this game, guys. Like, in centre mid, he was so amazing because he was a very strong player and he had an amazing shot. He had a ridiculous shot and he had decent pace, guys. And he had decent passing, so he can help out the team in several ways from that centre mid position, and he wouldn't do much from striker because he really didn't have that pace, you know, he did have that pace advantage upon other players. So that is where I started using Royce in centre mid, and he is literally amazing, guys. You can try, I'd say, I'm not sure about Aubameyang, but even if you wanted to use Robin in that centre mid position and use Royce in that striker position, feel free to. They're literally, you know, it's just very good. Use it. They do the job in their position. Same cam, we have Draxler, simply because he's meant to be the playmaker in this game, in this team. He is meant to, you know, assist for my strikers and create a lot of chances. And up top we have Aubameyang and Robin, simply because Aubameyang, he's got that pace to break through and score me goals, and Robin's got that 4-star skill moves to cut inside, and he's got that, you know, he's got a left foot, so he's very, you know, he gives me a lot of options. So even if I want to shoot from the left or the right, that's not a problem for me, as I have a right-footed player and I have a left-footed player on my team. So, guys, that is how our team looks in game. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to get into the gameplay, and I'm going to show you guys the highlights of this team. So I will see you guys in the gameplay. So into our first game we go. We actually go to the daily knockout tournament with our squad to test it out and see what it's all about. And we come up against this guy. He had a BPL team. It wasn't the best BPL team, but it also wasn't the worst. He had a decent, you know, a decent team. Like, I think if you have the right player, that team could probably beat anyone. He had Martial, who's really OP. He had Sturridge. He had that pace up top. So there isn't really excuses for losing with that team, you know. I believe it can beat any team as long as the player's right. So we make it 2-0 very early, and Royce coming from that centre mid position. The thing is, Royce can get up and down across the pitch a lot, guys. That's what Royce is very good for, because he's got a lot of pace and he's got a lot of stamina. So we make it 3-0 there. And I think Renato Sanchez got that last goal. The good thing about Renato Sanchez is that, you know, he just pops up in the most important places. So, like, when there's rebounds or something, Renato Sanchez is always there to put it away. As you can see, he's there to put it away yet again. And them goals are really... you know, them goals are really important to winning you games. That can be the difference between Gold 1 and Elite 3, and it can be it can make a massive difference, guys. As long as you outscore your opponent, get them wins. Some wins are going to be a grind in Foot Champions in the weekend league, but that's what Foot Champions is. It's basically just a grind. So we go into our next game, and I think this kind of, it was a BPL team or something. I didn't really see it. But we go 2-0 up, and I think I really had this game won. I was feeling really comfortable, and then I go and make a silly mistake where I pass it back to his player. He capitalizes. He has a first shot. Leno makes an incredible save, but he scores the rebound, which I don't really blame Leno for. All the goals I concede, guys, are basically my fault. I don't know. I was just getting too complacent, and I wasn't focusing well enough. I really need to improve my focus. But we go into the final, guys, and this guy was actually a really good player. He was very good. Like in the first couple of minutes, he manages to break through into my defense and actually scores a goal. So I knew this was gonna be a tough game, but Aubameyang like replies straight away. I was full sweat in this game. I make it 2-1 with Renato Sanchez. I don't know what it is with me and that damn celebration. I just keep doing it. Robin makes it 3-1, and I thought, you know, if I just focus up, I can get this win. It's 4-1 now. I have to do something really stupid to actually lose this game. But we make it 5-1 here, and this guy, I think he gets a goal after this. He makes it 5-2. And that is really how this game ended. So you managed to win the daily knockout tournament, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just showing you guys how this team does in the daily knockout tournament. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike. Tell me why in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.